Now that Goku had showed his Super Saiyan God form, he was more than ready to show Saitama what he was capable of with Divine Ki. "I hope you can handle the rest of this fight, because it's only just beginning," Goku said with some excitement as he took his combat stance. Although Saitama didn't know what to expect now that Goku had acquired his divine form, he was determined to continue the battle to discover his own limits. "I'm ready for whatever comes." After saying that, Saitama quickly moved forward and tried to land a punch on his opponent's abdomen. However, Goku dodged it with incredible speed, demonstrating his mastery over that divine form. "Is that all? You're gonna need more than that to catch me." Saitama slightly furrowed his brow, a bit irritated by Goku's speed, but instead of wasting time, he quickly launched a series of powerful punches into the air. Goku blocked Saitama's consecutive attacks with ease, but as Saitama intensified the speed and power of his fist, Goku soon found himself retreating slightly. It's still not enough. Saitama's eyes narrowed upon noticing that his punches weren't effective despite his efforts, as Goku blocked each one with absolute control, almost as if he could predict every move before it happened. Frustrated, Saitama threw a punch full of energy toward Goku's face, determined to land a hit this time. However, instead of dodging, Goku decided to use one of his techniques to stop him. Goku ended up using his energy to completely immobilize Saitama, who found himself unable to move a muscle. Saitama was stunned by Goku's technique, as he hadn't expected him to have such an ability. Damn, I can't move at all. What do you think? This is what you can achieve when you completely master energy. I have to admit it's impressive. It seems you always have something up your sleeve, Saitama said with effort, trying to move, but finding it nearly impossible. Meanwhile, Goku decided to attack again while Saitama was still immobilized, landing a powerful kick that sent him flying back. Saitama felt the pain from the impact, leaving him quite stunned for a few moments, but he quickly got back up, bleeding a bit. Goku smiled as he saw Saitama's determination, since he hadn't given up yet. "Not bad, Saitama. That's exactly what I expected from you. You're quite fast and strong. I can't detect your movements with that energy you have, but I won't stop trying," Saitama replied with a slight defiant smile as he prepared for the next round. "That's the spirit, Saitama!" Saitama didn't respond further and just charged forward again, putting all his energy into a punch. But just when he was about to land it, Goku moved back at the last second, managing to dodge it again. But Saitama's punch was so charged with energy that it released a tremendous shockwave that destroyed much of the place. Seeing Saitama's increased strength, fueled by adrenaline, Goku grew excited. "Wow, that was close! It seems like your body always finds a way to keep up with me. Awesome!" After saying that, Goku concentrated his energy, and within a second, he vanished and reappeared in front of Saitama, who barely had time to react before Goku unleashed a series of rapid punches that struck his abdomen and chest. Each hit seemed to resonate with divine power, causing the time chamber to shake from the impacts. Saitama tried to endure all the impacts, but they were too powerful, leaving him increasingly battered. "What's wrong, Saitama? Weren't you ready for this?" Goku said as he attacked relentlessly, not giving Saitama a chance to breathe. Feeling cornered, Saitama responded with a flurry of punches on his own, refusing to fall behind in the fight, but Goku blocked each one. However, one of Saitama's punches did manage to connect with Goku's face, although it only caused Saitama to step back. Goku hadn't taken any real damage, but he was pleased to see that Saitama had managed to land a hit. "Your progress surprises me. I have to say, I didn't see that last punch coming. It's a shame it didn't have much effect. I guess I'm making some progress at least. Alright, now let's see how you handle this!" Moments after saying that, Goku used the Zanzo technique, making several illusions of himself appear around Saitama. Seeing this, Saitama was taken aback since he already couldn't sense Goku's movements, and now he had to deal with all these illusions. In a way, this technique reminded him of Speed of Sound Sonic, who used his great speed to do something similar. Now I'm really in trouble. Before Saitama could say anything else, he took a hard punch from Goku, who was taking advantage of the fact that Saitama couldn't tell the real one apart. This left him aching. But before he could react properly, he was hit again and again consecutively. Feeling cornered, Saitama decided to defend himself and started throwing punches against Goku. However, none of his attacks managed to hit the real one, and his fists simply passed through Goku's illusions. Despite this, Saitama kept trying to land at least one hit, but he only ended up continuously receiving Goku's attacks. "Come on, Saitama! Show me you can overcome this situation!" Goku said as he kept attacking. In the middle of all those blows, Saitama began to think about how to break free from this, and he quickly gathered his strength for his next move. Saitama ended up hitting the ground hard, shattering it to force Goku and his illusions away. This tactic worked as Goku's illusions disappeared, also pushing him a bit away from Saitama. "Very clever, Saitama! You never stop surprising me!" "Well, I guess that makes two of us," Saitama replied, feeling increasingly exhausted from the fight. Goku just looked at him with a smile, retaking his combat stance while keeping his distance from Saitama. "Honestly, I didn't think you could endure this much. Your strength truly is intriguing." After exchanging words, Saitama quickly approached Goku, who was eagerly awaiting it. Saitama began to charge at Goku without pause, trying to increase the intensity of his attacks to keep the fight going. Goku simply focused on blocking and dodging Saitama's attacks to see how far he could push the pace. The difference in their styles was obvious. While Saitama went directly on the offensive without worrying about complex strategies, Goku was constantly moving, spinning, and jumping around him, taking advantage of every opening to attack with speed and precision. "Is that all you've got? Come on, I know you can do better!" Wasting no time, Goku landed another punch in Saitama's stomach, leaving him quite sore from the impact. But despite the pain, Saitama didn't stop and took advantage of Goku's proximity to attempt another punch, trying to intercept him. However, Goku quickly vanished from his line of sight in a blink. "Damn it, he's moving too fast. Can't land anything on him," Saitama muttered while analyzing the situation, trying to find a way to attack. But before he could come up with a plan, Goku reappeared behind him, delivering a hard blow to his back that made him stagger. Saitama's body felt deeply affected by that last hit, along with a growing sense of fatigue. But without stopping to think, he turned around and tried to strike his opponent. But Goku ended up catching his fist once again, stopping the fight for a moment. Saitama finally stopped, as after that last attack, he was out of energy. "I think that's enough for now." "Yeah, I think that was too much for me," Saitama said, breathing heavily as he stepped back a bit to catch his breath. "I'm sure next time I'll be able to do more. I just need more training." Goku let out a friendly chuckle while watching Saitama with respect, knowing that with more training, they could have a more balanced fight since there was something special about him. "I think you're right. You have incredible strength and endurance. No other human I know has shown the level you have." "Maybe, but honestly, I don't know if I could handle Divine Ki. It seems quite complicated." "Even if that were the case, I doubt you'd have trouble facing me. I know people who don't wield divine power and still manage to give me a hard time." Goku took the moment to rest as well, reverting to his base form to conserve his energy. "Everyone chooses their own path and way of fighting. I'm sure you will too." Saitama felt motivated by Goku's words and decided to put more effort into his training to reach his true potential. "Alright then, when I regain my strength, I want us to keep fighting." "That's the spirit, Saitama! Let's give it our all to become even stronger!" From that moment on, Goku and Saitama started dedicating more time to their training, aiming to become stronger than ever before. They spent days fighting each other, honing their combat skills significantly, thanks to the altered time chamber that made years pass within. Because of this, Saitama began understanding how to sense divine energy in his own way, which helped him detect Goku's movements in his divine state. Saitama stood out the most in training, as the constant battles helped him gain more experience and increase his strength. Although Saitama had learned to sense divine energy, he focused on pushing his ordinary power beyond its limits. As he had no interest in becoming like a god, he just wanted to prove his strength as a human. On the other hand, Goku also gained more power by constantly training with Saitama, as his fighting style helped Goku see things he hadn't considered before. Their differences, in a way, helped them both advance significantly, learning from each other. Thanks to this, Saitama was finally able to face Goku in his divine form, relying solely on his own strength without resorting to godly power. This forced Goku to fight seriously in his Super Saiyan God form, as Saitama started causing him real trouble with that transformation. Their constant battles only grew fiercer, to the point where both ended up wounded from their powerful attacks. And after many years of training in the Time Chamber, the two were more than ready for a new battle with their newfound powers. It's been a hard journey to reach this moment, but I feel more than ready this time. Same here. You've given me a lot of trouble in my divine form during all these training sessions, so I must take it even more seriously this time. I wonder what kind of transformation you'll use this time, Saitama said as he looked at Goku with intrigue, unsure of what kind of power he would display on this occasion. Goku took a moment to stretch as he was about to transform again. Alright, let's go all out this time! After saying that, Goku suddenly increased his power, this time surrounded by an aura with blue hues, indicating his Super Saiyan Blue form. This form also radiated a divine aura, though more powerful than the previous one. Saitama was amazed by Goku's power, but this time he wasn't as nervous as before. Thanks to all the training, he felt he had a chance. Honestly, I didn't think we'd reach this level, but your performance has left me astonished, Saitama. I didn't think it would be possible either, but this time I'm ready for you to show me your true divine strength. This might be our toughest fight yet, so we better brace ourselves for what's to come, Goku said as he took his combat stance, eagerly awaiting Saitama's first attack. On the other hand, Saitama did the same, this time showing a more refined combat stance after gaining much experience during all the training in the Time Chamber. The atmosphere grew increasingly tense as they prepared for the next round, with both of them radiating immense power from their bodies, a testament to all their hard work. No matter what comes, I'll face it with all my strength until I defeat you,